set up so that the women can just go in and complain, and they'll do things about it. And it's not fair. His ex-wife, all she does is write letters to them, and these people send him, things that they're going to garnish his wages even more and take out even more child support on top of what he's paying when the judge never ordered that.
Of course, women never complain about this unless they marry a guy who's a victim.
And my father was also a victim of this. So maybe I should have taken heed before I married this man, because my father went through this in the 80s when he divorced my mother.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why anyone wants to take on other people's baggage. I don't understand it.
I completely agree with you.
So will you divorce this guy or just live with it? Or what'll probably happen is you'll divorce him in 5 years when you can't take it anymore.
You're probably right. And like I told the screener, I said, you know what? Maybe I should have taken heed of this because I feel very passionately about this. I was going to go to law school. I ended up becoming a teacher. And this woman has thrown up in my face before, well, so-and-so is not your child. Well, then why do I got to pick up the slack when she comes over my house?
Very good point. We're talking about the guy in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, who has been jailed repeatedly for not paying his child support. One problem. It's not his kid. He never met the mother. He knows nothing about this at all. Nothing. Nothing. The father of the child says he has his daughter. The daughter's going to high school. Meanwhile, there's a woman collecting child support from a guy who never, ever fathered a child. Unreal. Willie on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Tom? I love your show.
Thank you, Willie.
Hey, Tom, I had a woman file on me in Los Angeles County, San Bernardino County, and Riverside County. They took over $5,000 from me, never did get my money back. For a child that's not even mine, Tom.
Really? Now, when you say it's not yours, did you know this woman?
Yeah, I knew her, but I also took a paternity test in Los Angeles County that proved me not to be the father. They took my money anyway.
Outrageous. And did you have an attorney?
Well, I had a court-appointed attorney in Los Angeles, but as far as the other two counties, man, I'm good at it now. I fought it on my own.
And what happened?
Actually, I'm waiting to see what happens. What I'm trying to get done is I want them to do something to her this time. So I want to see if they're going to give her some jail time.
Unbelievable. Willie, thank you for the call. And you see, that's what this is. I guarantee you some of these people are just people committing identity theft. They may not even be children involved, or they had a child and they decided to, do the same thing as if they stole the American Express bill out of your mailbox, took your account number, and then went off to the races. It's the same goddamn thing. It's outrageous. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. This all started with the story of a guy who had the same last name as somebody who had a child. His name is Walter Sharp. He was supporting 4 children from a previous marriage, but none of them were the one in question. He's already supporting 4 kids. He's already paying his child support. Received a certified letter, signed for it. It was for some guy with the same last name named Andre Sharp. They were never able to prove he was the same guy. DNA testing proves he's not the father of this child. And the authorities in the Harrisburg area did not care. They put this man in jail. By the way, here he is. Think about this for a second. He's trying to support 4 other children that are his. So you put him in jail. Now he's not able to support the real children. He's jailed for not sending child support to a child that isn't his. And they don't care. They don't care. Mark on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello. Mark.
Hey, where the hell's the ACLU on this? It sounds like false imprisonment to me.
Well, that's a very good question. Where is the ACLU?
They're busy sticking their noses in other people's business where it doesn't belong.
Well, I also think because the victim is a man and not a woman, that the ACLU has less interest in the story. The ACLU is up to its neck in defending women's right to get their child support and going after deadbeat dads. And so they really don't care about guys like this. I want to know where the ACLU is, too.
You bet your butt, buddy. Hey, listen, there are a number of ways that men are at risk when they have children, even if they are the father. I'll give you an example. I divorced my ex-wife in 1988. She went to another state, and she got child support delivered by me to that state. She collected welfare in that state. She went from that state to another and collected welfare. She went from that state to another and collected welfare. She was collecting welfare from 3 states and getting child support from me. They then seized money from my bank account in the first state, claiming I wasn't paying child support. I was paying child support the entire time.
Unbelievable. Amazing, amazing, amazing. But again, should I be surprised at this? 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Russell on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, I had a girl basically try to do the same thing to me when I was stationed in Germany. I was in the Army. And luckily I was, because I was deployed at the time that she said that she got pregnant and that she had the baby. So if it wasn't for the military, I'd be paying child support just like everybody else.
And did she pay any penalty? Were there any consequences for her filing a false claim?
No, actually, she turned around and filed another one on my best friend since I passed her to him when I broke up with her. And that came up negative, too. It's just a good thing we were all in the military, because the military actually watches out for their guys and keeps good paperwork about that stuff. So if it wasn't for getting deployed and having orders and paperwork on that, I'd be screwed just like all these other guys that are calling.
Unbelievable. Russell, thank you for the call. 1-800-5800-TOM is your telephone number. Manny on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Hey, I got a reverse situation here, Tom. I have custody of my son, and I'm trying to collect child support from a deadbeat mother.
Good
and
luck.
It's only $100.
Good luck on that.
Yeah.
Nobody is going to feel sorry for you.
Oh, no. I've been to court several times, and all I get is that you make too much money. And the thing is, she's a truck driver, driving cross country, and I can't even get the stinking $100 that I'm due. Incredible.
Well, it is incredible. The government is out of control, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I've been to court 6, 7 times, and judge comes back the same thing. I make too much money, and $100 isn't gonna hurt you.
Yeah. Well, it's only because you're a man. If it was a woman who tried to collect $100, they'd be all over her. They'd be all over you, and they'd be garnishing your wages and taking money out of your bank account, whatever else they could do.
That's for sure. But I just thought it was interesting how it's reversed, and I just thought I'd call in and let you know that, there's a chance for dads out there to get custody. So dads, don't give up. Keep fighting.
Manny, thank you for that. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. Is the government absolutely out of control here? Out of control. A man in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania has been jailed now repeatedly for failing to pay child support on a child that was never his. Born to somebody he never knew. Never met. The father of the child, the real father, who has the same last name, he's got the child in custody. She's in high school. She'll be graduating soon. They're still coming after this guy for child support regardless. Do you think the government is just completely out of control?
Tom Leykis.